Worship community. My name is Jason Hollinger. I'm the preaching and community minister here. And in our time in Jesus and Coffee, as we are drawing ever near to the end of 2020, we're continuing our series through the Bible and looking at the chapter 3 in each of the books, and we'll make adjustments as we go along later in the Bible when we don't find any chapter 3s, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. One of the things as we venture into today, Proverbs chapter 3, just this just I love just the title of this chapter: trust in the Lord with all your heart. And I love just that idea. It's don't just trust him. Don't just say I trust him, and don't just trust him with this little bit, okay, a little bit of your heart. And it says trust in the Lord with all your heart. And this surrendering to understanding that your ways are not my ways, and of course he says your being mine and him being the your in that occasion, kind of deal, but understanding that his ways are not our ways, right? And relying upon that and knowing that to be true and knowing that to be uh, reality for us. And so as we think about these things, and we think about what it means to trust in him with all our heart, what it means to hold to his understanding, what it means to know that, man, just the direction that he has for our lives is is the direction that we need to go, is one that will lead us um, towards this direction that will not just ultimately bring us success, but that will bring uh, beneficial and spiritual growth to his kingdom. And that we get to partner in that when we trust in him, when we trust in him with all our heart. So let's read a little bit, issue challenge, and send you on your way for the day. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 1. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life and peace they will add to you. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart, so you will find favor and good success in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Honor, honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves him who he loves, as a father the son in whom he delights. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom, and the one who gets understanding. For the gain from her is better than gain from silver, and her profit better than gold. She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Those who hold her fast are called blessed. The Lord by wisdom, the Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the deeps broke open, and the clouds dropped down the dew. My son, do not lose sight of these. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, and they will be life for your soul and adornment for your neck. Then you will walk on your way securely, and your foot will not stumble. If you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or the ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due when it is in your power to do it. Do not say to your neighbor, "Go and come again. Tomorrow I will give it," when you have it with you. Do not plan evil against your brother who dwells trustingly beside you. Do not contend with a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not envy a man of violence. Do not choose any of his ways. For the devious person is an abomination to the Lord, but the upright are in his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners he is scornful, but to the humble he gives favor. The wise will inherit honor, but fools get disgrace. I know there was a lot to unpack right there. But what it comes down to is what? Trusting in God with all your heart. And the blessing it is for those who seek the wisdom and the direction of God. That when we try to navigate this world on our own understanding, and when we try to make decisions based off of life experiences, and we determine what's right and we determine what's wrong, we kind of see how that plays out for us. We see what it means to determine these things. Just look back to the garden, that when man decided to not trust in God of which tree to eat from, how that turned out for man. You see, when we stop trusting in God and seek to go our own way, we start heading down. We can start heading down some dark paths. We can face a whole lot of struggles. But you see, when we trust in God and we rely upon and we lean on his understanding, we're sitting here 2 days left in this year. 2 days left in this year as we navigate our way towards 2021. Here's my challenge to you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. How are you going to do that? Lean not on your own understanding so that he can make your paths straight. How are you going to do that? Seek out the wisdom of God. How are you going to do that? How are you going to show your trust in him? And how are you going to show that he is the one who guides your decisions? That's a challenge worth taking. It's an important one because it leads us in the direction that God desires us to go. Can't wait to see how it goes for you. Y'all have a great day. God bless.